So basically, my picket signs, I haven't figured out how I'm going to word it yet, but basically they're going to let Vermonters know that Vermont State, City of Burlington, and Chittenden County officials are letting the Trump administration investigate itself and its local Epstein partners in crime via Bobby Jr., who's apparently part of Hochul's independent investigation. If Bobby's running that, it's not independent, especially when he was Cuomo's brother-in-law. Cuomo's one of not-so-former Democrat Trump's New York real estate attorneys, and Ghislaine Maxwell was at Cuomo's wedding to Kerry Kennedy. And Bobby was apparently on Epstein's jet at once. Maybe he ain't. Maybe Bobby's hands are only dirty to the hands. Maybe he's only dirty to the elbows. Maybe everybody else is in it up to their necks. Don't matter. There's different degrees of guilt. That's why there's different charges. There's top felonies, and then there's lesser felonies and misdemeanors and civil violations. But you're still, if you're letting Bobby Jr. run the investigation and he's Trump's Health and Human Services Secretary, you're letting two felons in the Trump and Bobby Jr. run your investigation into their administration, and then wondering why and then you really think they're not going to set you up to look like assholes. Because at the end of the day, the dead bodies here in Vermont are on you. You made those decisions. You decided to roll with whatever, for whatever the fuck you thought was going to happen. You lied to me. You refused me the basic shit that I asked for. That's force. So any evidence you got's going to be worthless if you don't start correcting your mistake real quick. We get it. It takes a great big law firm with a whole lot of different lawyers from a whole lot of different specialties to sort this shit out. But you know damn well you fucking lied to me. You know Sheriff McLaughlin lied to me. I asked him specifically who he was calling out there. He knew he was calling Howard Center. He told me it was Chittenden Crisis or something like that. Chittenden Outreach, whatever it was. Then the nurse lied about Fanny Allen, and I wasn't looking for a referral to Dartmouth, who at whatever hospital needs to get a fucking victim's advocate from Cousy and a detective in there and the feds and blow it up. I remember Gardner Hospital in Florida was shut down at 7:30 at night. Never reopened because they retaliated against a whistleblower, and it wasn't even nothing like what you guys did. And that was Florida. Florida actually did their fucking job. Google it. Google. This was, if you could find it, it was, had to be 2002. I'm going to guess 2002, 2003. When we were still living in Tallahassee. Because Tallahassee Memorial Hospital was corrupt and under criminal investigation for COVID violations by Shands. And we were in the waiting room, and officials came out and said the hospital's closing. We were watching the news. I mean, the local Tallahassee news had a breaking story and took over all the news channels, so there was nothing else to watch on the TV. And we were sitting there watching shots of the hospital from all the press outside while we're in the ER waiting to see a doctor. And they're like, everybody, all of you will be seen, but we're locking the doors and nobody else who walks in the door can be seen. And that hospital is never reopened, ever. You don't fucking keep letting the hospital kill kids and adults and whoever else. And then claim, oh, well, it's actually the Kennedy assassination investigation. You don't do that ever. Not for fucking criminals who killed each other. Even if it wasn't. The Kennedys are conflicted regardless. Think about it. Why wait till I come forward to do all this shit that Kennedy did? Why didn't he do this years ago? Look at all the support that he got recently. Look at all the people who wanted him. Why didn't he do what you already showed video of Bernie saying that you have to divide and conquer. That was what, 83 or 2003 or 1993 or whenever it was, many decades ago. And he's supposedly part of Bernie's camp. So why didn't Bobby launch a campaign years ago to unite the country? No, he waited. He saw me. He waited until I fucking got shit. I got in Bernie's, got shit blasted in New York and here. And then he had to run cover for everybody. It wasn't an option. Now guess what? Now you're all in bed with them. Y'all got shit to answer for. I can't tell my family members what to do. You put all their lives on the line. When you fucking did that shit and try to let those hospitals kill me, knowing they're falsifying the records to blame it all on my family, perfect or not, you're just as guilty. My family can protect their kids and grandkids any way they want to. If they need me to help them, they can do whatever they want. And they're all AA, Al-Anon, and NA, and whatever the hell they want to call themselves. So they're protected too. They don't have to cooperate with any goddamn body. But you're letting, see, that's it. That's the white privileges right there. You're letting a white privileged smackhead felon, Bobby Kennedy, oh, he's okay because he's in recovery, so he says. He stole your wallet, now he's helping you look for it. Bottom line. Fix it. I'm down to, once I pay my P.O. box tomorrow, I'll have $100 left. That's staying in my bank account. I'm going to have to sit down on Church Street and fly a sign for food and money. That's going to stay in my account in case this lung collapses again. I have what I need to deal with it. So I thought I could give you about 2 weeks. I thought I had a couple more hundred, but I don't. Because of you motherfuckers. You cost me that much money to treat this goddamn shit because you wouldn't. And it probably wouldn't have happened if you had got me in a fucking hotel. Plus, we would have had secure comms. You would have known what was fucking going on. You really got nobody to blame but yourselves. And you can't say I didn't warn you. There's a fucking 3-4 years of posts of me telling you. But you woke fucks decided you're going to do it your motherfucking way because you got the power. Okay. Now you got dead bodies on you. And I don't give a shit whether you take the White House in 2028 or not. I could give a fuck. You've got dead bodies on your hands. You're no different than the Kennedys. You may be less guilty of a whole lot of shit, but you're still guilty of shit. You let the Trump administration run your fucking investigation while you're yelling about Trump being a felon. And you're letting his HH secretary tell you how to run investigations, and all his cronies over in New York. Fuck out of here. Y'all got me fucked up.